Okay, y'all. As y'all seen the title, yes, my dog has been hit by a car. And yes, he's been lost. Give y'all a rundown on the story how it happened, bro. We was in Santa's Wonderland. You feel me? We was in Santa's Wonderland in Texas, and he was staying the night at my dad's house. So he's standing at my dad's house. Boom, we come back from Santa's Wonderland. That video will be coming tomorrow, Christmas Eve. But yeah, that video. We was out there at Santa's Wonderland, man. And in Santa's Wonderland, came back home, and we was getting them ready, you know, to go back to the house or whatever. So I was cleaning out his kennel, all that good stuff like that, spraying it down before I put it in my truck and stuff. So while I'm spraying it down before I'm putting it in my truck, I go back inside for a little bit, and so I'm like, all right, it's about to be time for us to go. So boom, I go outside, and I don't see my dog at all. I don't see Bingo at all, y'all. So I'm nervous. I'm like, all right, I don't think he could be that far, but he's gone. So I walk around the neighborhood or whatever. We in the suburbs or whatever. So I walk around the neighborhood, you know, and it's no stray dogs out there, so he'll stick out pretty quick. And so boom, try to go look for him, and well, can't find him. So I text my brother and I text my girl, and I'm saying like, shit, we lost Bingo. And so shit, we looking all around the neighborhood. My brother looking around the neighborhood with his girl. Me and Gracie in the car looking around the neighborhood and all that good stuff like that. And so we can't find him, and that's day one. Day one goes by, everybody's sick word, man. And so after day one, day two, we put out a cash reward. Put out a cash reward for day two. So hopefully, you know, people gonna start looking, and that's what happened. People started looking as soon as we put out cash. People started looking, and with them looking, shoot, like people was calling Grace and stuff, saying that they found a dog and stuff like that, and they ended up not being him. It ended up being like somebody else's dog or whatever. And so shoot, day two going by, and literally at 10 o'clock at night, well 3 a.m. for me, because I had just got done streaming on Twitch or whatever. Just got done streaming, and so 3 a.m. I see a text on Gracie's phone, and so I tell her to, you know, to open it or whatever, because it might be somebody that got them. So boom, it's a lady that say, I think we have your dog, such and such, stuff like that. And so we like, okay, shit, she got Bingo, we go pick him up tomorrow. And so all of a sudden, this lady does not reply for the longest. Mind you, we have cash on the line. So the lady stop replying or whatever. And then the next morning, she said she got work, and she said that we needed proof to see that it was our dog, you know, for the rightful owner, stuff like that. I understood that part, but behind the scenes, she was trying to get that money. But we put a $400 reward up, and so, you know, she was trying to get the money, y'all. And so we were showing, like, you know, we got legal documents that he's ours. He got shot records, all the pictures, videos, all that stuff like that he's ours. And so we sending her all that, and she's still saying, this lady said, send the 400 before I send y'all the pictures. Cause she said her husband is at the apartment or whatever like that. And so, mind you, we stressed about our dog, bro, cause we had Bingo since Easton was like 9, 10, 11 months, probably when he first turned 1 year old. And Bingo was 6 months. So that's like our other kid right there. And so boom, we go and look for my boy, man. And so we was gonna pull up. We was gonna pull up and stand outside them apartments, cause you gotta take them outside. So I wanted to see if that was my dog. And so, meanwhile, we flying on the way to go see if that's our dog. And I kid you not, it was like God put the perfect time in there. Whatever you believe in, or whatever you believe in, spiritually, whatever, it was perfect timing right here. I'm pulling in to make the turn to go towards my dad's house in the neighborhood to look for the dog. And next thing you know, guess who we see? Bingo. We see him, and when we see him, I'm speeding, honking the horn like, hey, that's our dog. Cause the pound man is literally coming, literally got the the leash around his neck, about to put him in the truck. How crazy is that we just pull in to go look for him again for the third day, that he's been lost, look for him for the third day, and he's right there as soon as we pulling in, bro. As soon as we pulling in, so we pull in, tell them, like, mind you, we went to all the animal shelters, all that good stuff like that, try to see if we can find them, and all that good stuff like that. So when I seen him, and I know exactly what he looked like, know exactly who he is, all that good stuff like that. So I knew as soon as I seen him, I said, that's him right there. And so we pull in, honk the horn, hey, all that stuff like that, and the pound man, he's confused as ever. He confused in the mud. He don't know what's going on. But we saying like, hey, that's our dog, all that good stuff like that. And so he was about to take him to the vet. And so with him taking him to the vet, Gracie was like, can we take him to ours? And he was like, yeah, sure. So I picked Bingo up, and Bingo is hit by a car. Okay. Bingo hit by a car, bro. The car that hit him didn't call nobody, didn't do nothing, dog. Didn't do nothing at all, bro. Didn't call, said he hit a dog, nothing like that. And he was in like this old woman's backyard, I believe. She said he was laying back there for 2 days. And she thought he was just playing around like a little neighborhood dog or whatever, but she didn't know that he was hurt. And I guess she didn't have social media to see that we had a reward and see that we was looking for him and all that good stuff like that. We put it on like multiple websites that we was looking for him, and social media platforms and all that good stuff like that. And so whole time my boy is hit, and the picture should be on the screen now. Where he got hit at. He got hit like on his leg, like ankle area or whatever, and like you can see like the bone and all the stuff like that. And like his leg wasn't broken, but like his ankle and stuff was fractured. So we pick him up, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like somebody hit my dog and didn't like do nothing about it. He been out here for 2 days in the cold, and like I know he heard us like calling his name around the neighborhood, but he probably couldn't move. And that's the part that sucked, bro. He was out there for 2 days, no food, no water, no nothing. And so boom, get in the car, rushing him to the hospital, rush him to the vet or whatever, rush him to the vet. Boom, we get to the vet, carry him in. Like we skip everybody that's like that's seeing it dog, whatever, let her know what's going on. And we show her the dog, and all that stuff. Like show him Bingo, and show like his scars and all that stuff like that. And he's like in severe pain. He was laying down the whole way on the way to the vet, bro. He was on that way the whole way to the vet, like just laying down. Like you could tell he was in like high pain. And so boom, pick him up, rush him in there. I pick him up, rush in there. I give it to the other vet lady or whatever, let her know what happened, how it happened, all that good stuff like that. And so boom, so a couple minutes after Bingo's in there, the doctor comes out and tell us like, hey, this was going on with him and all this good stuff like that. She was telling us what's broke and what's not broke and everything like that. And so she gets to talking about like the procedures of what's gonna happen. And so she talk about the procedures on what's gonna happen, and me, I'm just hoping that we don't. I'm thinking that, since all his bones is intact, we could like probably try to like, get some scab wounds, something to cover it up or whatever. But I didn't think that it was that bad, but he had a bad infection. So all like the tissue and all that stuff was ate up like from the infection or whatever. And so then she gets to telling us like, hey, worst case scenario, we have to amputate his leg, and and with that, and she was talking about all the tissue being gone, all the good stuff like that. But she was saying that that the other lady had to come check and like actually see what's actually wrong. And so I just told her to tell her straight up like, hey, is he gonna have to amputate his leg, or will y'all be able to fix it or whatever? And so Boom, she tell us worst case scenario, might have to amputate his leg, might not. But it just depends on how everything looks with the tissue and bones and all that stuff like that on the x-ray. So like hour later, bro, we at the house. They call us and tell us that they have to amputate his leg. So they have to amputate his leg, bro, and they telling us, you know, all the procedures that we're gonna go through, stuff like that. They was talking about how most three-legged dogs like respond and stuff like that. Most people would put their dog down if they have to amputate a leg, but I seen that my dog is a fighter. Bingo is a fighter. So if he fought to stay alive, why would I put him down when he came so far, fought to stay alive and was still, you know, trying to stay strong? So I didn't have it in me to do that. But I thought about it at first, but I was like, nah, bro, he done fought. So you know you can't do that to him. But as of right now, he had his surgery this morning. This is what, December 23rd. He comes back home Christmas Eve. Come back home tomorrow. And so my boy will be a three-legged dog, man. So I'm ready to see my boy. I'm gonna joke with him and everything. Like, boy, hey, you got 3 legs now. I want to see I really wanted to see how he was hopping fences, because I couldn't believe that he hopped fences, because he was scared to get in my truck. So I was like, ain't no way he hopped the fences. But hey, man, y'all send some prayers to my boy Bingo. Prayers to my boy Easton, because that's his brother. You feel me? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And at the end of the day, I'm trying to be your favorite YouTuber, man. Love y'all. Peace.